Hey everyone, I wanted to just take a minute to go over SQL aliases. I write a lot of code every day. I do email marketing for the company that I work for, and it gets a little lengthy sometimes. It's extremely redundant, the way we have to write it. So I'm always looking for shortcuts. I like to use the Emmet plugin for Sublime Text and for Dreamweaver to just shorten what I have to type out. This is a lot of the times this is for efficiency due to volume, due to the amount of work for the small team that we have. So with some of these queries and alters that we've been doing over the last couple of weeks, I just wanted to see if there was a way to find if there was a way to shorten some of the input we have to type. So I did a little bit of searching, first on the Full Sail library and then a little bit more in depth onto the web. So I found this was a good resource, I thought, for beginners, and a little bit of this was also talked about on codecademy.com in their SQL class. But basically, an SQL alias, when you set it up, it tells you here, it sets up for columns and tables. Basically, the alias is created to make the column selected more readable. So instead of having to type out all of this, the query is showing you the column first name is given an alias as name, so that name would be the only thing that we would have to type going forward instead of, first name every single time. And when it outputs the results, it's going to display it as name instead of as first name too. So even in your output, you'll see that. So you're looking at something like this. I actually used this in one of my answers this week. I used the SQL alias just to kind of shorten everything else that I had to type out, and to demonstrate that I've been doing a little bit more research than just what they've been showing us in the class. There's another example of it here where you can select s.first name from student details, and then the alias is saying student details is S. So S is defined for the table student details, and the column first name is selected from the table. It ended up working really good when I ran the queries. I can't show you my answers because obviously we have the no cheating type thing that we're responsible for, but when I did run the queries, this really worked well and shortened up what I had to type out manually. You can find this resource at beginner-sql-tutorial.com/sql-aliases.htm. I recommend taking it, give it a read through, try it with some of the work that you might have done, swapping out the complete item for an alias instead, and then shortening your input for the rest of the query when you type it out. I hope this is helpful. I stumble when I talk. I'm not very good at it, but hope you'll find something useful in all of this. Thanks.